Your mind is extremely powerful. And once you're able to tap into this, your reality will transform. Once you're actually able to transform your thoughts, everything around you will start to shift. I'm Dr. Michael DeMarco, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm sitting out here in my backyard in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, and I'm thinking. Now, if every thought that you had turned into reality, how would that look like for you? Probably not great. So there's a few things that we need to really think about when, and that's kind of funny because we're talking about changing our thoughts. We need to think about our thoughts. When we're trying to shift our reality, when we're trying to change our thoughts. And what we need to realize is that our thoughts are not coming to us by themselves. Our thoughts are tied into our brain. They're tied into our neurochemistry. You can shift your neurochemistry to shift your thoughts. Now, people do this all the time. They'll go out, they'll have a drink, a couple, a few, and then magically, all of their worries went away, or sometimes they're highlighted, and their thoughts change. Sometimes even their identities change. Like, people become a different person when they take certain chemicals and substances into their body. And what they're actually doing is shifting their neurochemistry. And when they do this, they don't have to do anything besides that to change their thoughts. And so many people are doing this across the world. And I even did this at one point in my journey, where I used Adderall when I started one of my businesses, because I felt like I didn't have the energy, or I wasn't confident enough to do the things that I needed to do in order to make that business a success. And it ended up being a very big success in a very short period of time. But when I used those substances, it burned me out. My neurochemistry, my body couldn't take it. There was a limit to how long I could do that for. And I am certainly not telling you to do this, because there are other ways, and we will go into them later on in the video, so stick around. Doing this has negative consequences. When you use outside forces to change your neurochemistry in order to shift your vibration and change your thoughts, because your thoughts will change, your vibration will change. And people are doing this all the time. And the regular manifestation community, I don't think I've ever heard anybody acknowledge this or even talk about this. They simply just tell you to change your thoughts, to change your mindset, to do the meditations, to journal. And those are all tools. And there's tools to change your thoughts in that way. But it's not always easy. You're always going to have things come up in your life that are that's going to shift your thinking or bring you back to a negative event. And it's going to kind of throw the whole thing off or delay the progress. And the main thing here that I'm trying to really convey to you is that if you really want to transform your thoughts, you have to start thinking about transforming your thoughts from a neurochemistry perspective. You have to start working with the body. You have to start working on creating an environment within your own biology, so that way those thoughts that are more favorable, more positive, can come to you. And when we do this, it's almost actually, you put the effort into doing this, right? That's where the effort goes. Your thoughts and your mindset will magically, effortlessly start to transform, because you're not actually generating those thoughts. Your brain is a receiver. Your brain is a receiver for your consciousness. And there's a lot of theories about this, and I don't know if these wind chimes are distracting. Maybe they're going to help you. There's a lot of theories about consciousness, that consciousness does not simply exist within your body. It's that it's actually something outside of you, and you're the receiver for that specific consciousness. You are the transducer, you are the channel for that consciousness. And so what's causing these negative thoughts to come about? It's an interference within the body, within your neurochemistry, within your biology, that's allowing these negative thoughts to form, these negative frequencies to align to you, and that in turn is affecting the reality that's being generated outside of you. It's affecting the simulation, because this all is a simulation. When you start to go down this road, you start to realize a lot of this stuff, most what we're experiencing, is not really as solid as we're told that it is. Our thoughts a lot of times are just using our logical mind, our conscious mind, trying to make sense of this all. And how can you make sense out of something that's so much bigger than you? You don't. You need to clean the receiver. You need to clean the vessel. You need to remove the interference from the vessel, from the highest form of frequency, from the highest energy. And we do that through our own personal health practices. The things that we do every day, not with the intention, and this is really important actually, not with the intention of just looking a certain way, not with the intention of trying to heal a health problem. All of these practices that we do, like lifting weights, eating the right foods, meditation, they have to be done from the right intention. They have to be done from the right intention, because if you do them in the other ways, you're going to get a probably a different result. But if you do them with the intention of cleansing the vessel and removing the interference, you allow yourself to become a channel for better thoughts. You allow yourself to become a receiver for better thoughts. And as these better thoughts start to emerge, your reality will start to shift. So the focus of changing our thoughts really doesn't rely solely on just changing our thoughts. The way to hack it, the way to really do it, is to work with this video game controller that you've been bestowed upon by God, by the universe, and learn how to use it. Clean it up. Become a receiver. Remove the toxins from your diet. Cleanse the parasites. Get rid of the heavy metals. Get strong. Build your muscles. Build these energy storage devices that are all around your body. Cleanse your spine. Remove the interference from your spine. Improve your posture. Improve the sacred channel that the cerebral spinal fluid moves through and activates your third eye, activates your pineal gland, allows you to see reality in a different way. If you want to go deeper into these topics, and I will anyway on later videos, let me know in the comments. I will show you how to do this from what I've learned. And I don't know everything. I'm learning along the way as you, but I might just be a little bit further along. And that's all it takes to get you to the next step. So that way you can develop your own intuition. So that way you can get cleaned up so you can actually listen to your intuition. Because a lot of times people will try to listen to their intuition and the vessel just isn't clean enough to hear it. There's just too much interference to hear what's intuition, what's worry, what's doubt, what's fear, what's negative thoughts, what's just simply not true, what's something somebody else gave you. And that's okay. It's all part of the journey. Your only job is to just clear the vessel, remove the interference, so that way you can allow God to speak through you and to work through you, because God doesn't have hands. You're the hands that allow all of those manifestations, all of those good things to show up in your life. And you have to use these hands to cleanse the vessel. So thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I promise you, I'm working on getting better at these. If there's anything that you want to go deeper into, let me know in the comments. Or connect with me on Instagram. I'll have my link in the description. I'm just ready to help people kind of wake up. Get out of their stuckness. Even though it might look like everything in your world, because I've been there, to the outside is going great. But it just might not feel quite right because you're not expressing your own authentic potential. You're just living someone else's life. So I hope you're ready to go on this journey with me. And I'll see you in the next video.